And shout out to Congolese for at the Ukraine told the Africans that they needed to have guns. He said, why? We are not Ukrainian. Shout out to them for holding their ground and not grabbing guns and fighting for Ukraine, because he made an interesting point. If they go out there and fight for Ukraine, what's Russia gonna do? Slaughter all black people and assume they all with NATO, right? Because they black.
NANI? Dynamite!
All right, you gonna do an introduction or what?
Okay. You sounded like you were just ready to skip over everything. Your fancy little bar behind you. Welcome to Nafi's bar. It should say "Welcome to Tea with Nafi," but I'm not here to suggest.
I'm not drinking tea no more. The tea is over. The tea is over.
Ever since Nafi's moved to Atlanta, she's become a raging alcoholic.
I
went to Brunch Fest last week, everybody.
I got tested. I'm fine.
She went to COVID test. Is all I heard. This is Nafi. She brings me tea. Occasionally, I don't pay attention to more interesting topics because I'm a boring individual who likes to talk about politics and news. And even though it doesn't help my channel in the statistics realms at all, I figured might as well give her the platform for about 10 to 20 minutes, and her videos tend to do better than mine. So without any further ado, I give to you Tea with Nafi.
All right, let's get into it. Happy International Women's Day to all my women. Keisha, to my booth boss, women. Happy International Women's Day. Girl, you didn't post anything about me or your mother. Shame on you.
I post about you guys every day.
It doesn't matter. Today's our day, period. All right, let's get into it. I want the subject of women. Mm-hmm. Like, I talk a lot about Russia on this show. And sometimes it's a lot of nasty things I say about them. And as we see, as the entire world watches what they're doing, killing children and innocent people, they're animals. And I don't regret anything I've said about Russia. And if Russia's listening to this, let me look out my window.
you know you're getting on the plane, right?
Right. I won't say when I'm traveling. But on a serious note, so I just want people to know, if I was rich, if I had a plethora of money, you wouldn't find me anywhere. You wouldn't see me getting into it with people. You wouldn't see me having baby mama, baby daddy drama. You wouldn't see me. And I mean that. You wouldn't see me, because every day would be a vacation for me. I would vacation from people, from society.
Vacation from
people. And I would do it appropriately. Now, I understand that some people like to make ends meet. And, for example, WNBA players don't get paid as much as our NBA players do, right? So sometimes they have to work a double job, right? So when the season's over here in America, they tend to go overseas to play and make additional income. Ain't nothing wrong with that, sis. I admire your hustle. But when you enter Russia to go play there, and when you're on your way back, you think, and allegedly, let's just say this because I'm going to talk about a previous story, but let's just say allegedly you go there, and a lot of times these other countries have exotic drugs, right? And you say to yourself, I am Brittney Griner, and I'm going to leave Russia with allegedly habesh oil cartridges, which is I heard like a strong drug. I'm not a drug addict, so I don't know much about these drugs, but obviously it's enough for Russia to detain her. She's been detained for 3 weeks. We just found out. She's been in jail, in prison in Russia for 3 weeks, and we just found out as America. We just found out last week. And her charges that she faces is up to 30 years there in Russia, if found convicted. Now, we all know Vladimir Putin's an asshole, so if I'm him, I'm like, oh yeah, sanctions? What's up? You want her, right? You want her back?
You want her back?
You want her back or not? But I'm not mad at him. Shame on Brittney. Shame on you. Now, there is a rumor going around saying that Russia is notorious for planting items in Americans' luggages. There's actually an athlete who's still in jail there since 2019, and I just missed his name. He's still there since 2019 on similar charges in Russia. But like,
what would possess anybody to go to any country like this? There's no way. Okay. You're already
she's a basketball player, right? She's playing for Russia, right? She's playing over there.
No, but like in my mind, it's just like.
Well, during a time like this, right? So we don't know when she got there, how long she's been there, right? But Heero, you gotta understand, they don't make the same kind of money.
Okay, but you mean to tell me like in Poland, where it's legal, you can't go?
So maybe what we don't know, we don't have clarity. We don't know if this was a game, like she's been traveling. We don't know if she was stationed at Russia to play. We don't know that. I don't know.
But I'm just saying, I would tell my agent, hey, I like to smoke weed. I like to take drugs. So if there's any place that I am going,
I agree.
I'm paying you money right now to tell them on the day of that game, my ankle broke. And every time they ask, I'm not playing because like there's so much at stake right now, right?
Yeah,
Brittney Griner, I have a picture.
And they released a mugshot like of her in Russia, like they showed it, like her holding a piece of paper saying her name, like she wasn't smiling or anything. So I don't know. I mean, I'm worried about her. But like I said, there's another player, there's another athlete that's there. He's been there since 2019 in the same similar situation. And like I said, right now, us and Russia ain't on great terms. And why not use this as leverage? And they keep saying the U.S. is trying, but again, Russia is cutting all communication with the U.S. right now. So I don't know, but like I said, if I was rich, the only thing you would see is me being happy vacation, drug-free. Might not even need to drink alcohol anymore. Have fun, because I got enough money for that.
Based on the performance of some athletes, man, your twin is going to be rich, so I guess you're rich too.
Yeah, so, I mean, y'all won't see me. Y'all won't see me on the show anymore. I'm going to be gone. You won't see me ever. If I do tea, it's going to be on a beach, okay? So, like,
mimosas with Nafi.
Yeah, no, legit, mimosas. Like, lemon drops. Manhattans. Yeah. So return safe. I mean, my prayers are with her, because I don't know what treatment is like. We heard about what happened to ASAP Rocky, and when he was, where was he at?
In Poland.
Yeah. So, like, I don't know, like, if they
but he's smart. He knows where he can go and act a fool and get out.
I mean, but remember they had the whole story about him saying like he get mistreated. Like, I don't know. She's not getting mistreated.
No,
and then I heard
an asshole. The best thing that happened to ASAP Rocky was him not pulling out of Rihanna. Period.
And I heard Russia has very strict rules against LGBTQ plus like community. Like that, they're like it's like a shun over there. So I hope she's being treated well. But yeah, so our prayers are with Brittney Griner. Sorry, I keep going with her. I don't know. Griner. Just feel bad for her. But hopefully this is a lesson. Let this be a lesson to all athletes, especially during a war. I mean, we're in a war.
Just in general, black people, stop going to places where black people aren't welcomed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, take a page out of the Abdullahi book, man. If you got money to plan a trip to go to Cabo, you got money to plan a trip to go to Lagos.
We go.
Just go. At least if you go to Africa, they're not treating you bad because